I wanted to provide a behind the scenes look at how I do a lot of my content creation to give you guys an idea of what the experience looks like literally behind the scenes. So you can see my screen and you're going to see the pauses that I usually take behind the scenes like as I'm doing the recording session. So start with TikTok.
How about you?
I'm going to be doing a lot of how I would more expect you guys to be using this so than the specific way that I currently do it. Hit the plus button. I'm gonna make this a 60-second video, so I choose the 60 seconds. Think about my hook. I know I want to talk about Mother's Day and mental load. I don't like the way my hair looks, so I'm putting on a hat to hide my hair. The number one thing that you can do to take off mental load on, didn't like that. I'm clicking the X button to restart. I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Discard, starting over. Trying to come up with the hot hook kind of energy that grabs their attention immediately. Mental load Mother's Day is kind of what I'm looking for. All right, ready. Number one thing I would do to take mental load off of your partner this Mother's Day. Pause. I know that's what the idea is. Now I got to think about what the actual thing that I'm sharing is. I think I feel like a lot of moms just want the day off. Trying to remember what I actually said. I'm gonna actually click the check mark to double check what I said. Number one thing I would do to take mental load off of your partner this Mother's Day. Okay, I still like that. Talk with her days in advance to figure out what she wants for that day. Ask her, does she want the children involved in that? Ask her if she wants to be surprised for it or not. Then execute on multiple of those things multiple days in advance. Alyssa here, she wants time to garden, and I asked, do you want us out there in the garden with you? Like, do you want us in and around, or do you want us out of the way and you can just have the whole place to yourself? She wasn't sure. I said, I would like to see my mother, and she might. Don't like that. I did tell her I wanted to see my mother, and I offered, hey, we can go over to my mom's house. You can have the whole place to yourself. She recognized that was not what she wanted. Okay, now I'm realizing I'm getting way off topic with my original hook. Starting over. So I clicked the X button up top and then click start over. The conversation that you're not having with your partner. I was about to say mother. The conversation you're not having with your partner before Mother's Day. From what I've seen over thousands of comments, most moms want the mental load off on Mother's Day. Now, it's going to look like a lot of different things for a lot of different moms. Some moms want to be in a hotel, spa, an airplane away. Some moms are going to want you to take the kids out of the house, and they just want the whole house to themselves. My wife, Alyssa, wants to be at the house with us there, but not necessarily responsible for her any part of the day. If there's a diaper change, Lost my train of thought. If she's upset, if it's nap time, if she needs literally any of her needs met, she wants to be able to continue doing what she wants to do, which is horseback riding, gardening, or hanging out at our freshly opened pool. If you are sick of having a shitty Mother's Day because you're hoping that your partner is going to read your mind, or they should know because they've been married to you for so long, it's okay to keep doing the things the way you're doing them. But maybe this is the conversation you need to have with them. Hopefully it's one they bring to you. But sometimes a kind gesture to us is not always what you want. Hope this makes a difference for your Mother's Day. I just want you to appreciate and notice all the pauses that happened throughout that for me to think about what I was going to say. So there are no ums, no pauses, no extra words in there that are not taking the attention off of the message. All right. So I'm at 57 seconds used. I'm going to go ahead and click the red check mark.
The conversation you're not having with your partner before Mother's Day.
All right. I generally like that. I'm going to turn this down for a second. I'm going to click that little caption button. It's going to auto-generate the captions. It's currently set up with it's white text with a little black shadow around it. I'm going to click save. I'm going to bring this just above my head, which is the space I kind of left. I'm going to also make it a tiny bit smaller. There should be a little blue line that sort of shows up to center it. I feel good about that. All right, I'm going to add sound. My typical one. I'm not loving that. I'm gonna go to my favorites. So as you hear other videos, I would make those sounds your favorites so it's easy to find.
The conversation you're not having with your partner before Mother's Day. From what I've seen over thousands of comments, most moms want the mental load off. The conversation you're not having.
No.
The conversation you're not having with your partner before Mother's Day. From what I've seen over thousands of comments.
I like the dream one. All right.
Conversation you're not having
So
with your partner.
I'm choosing dream. Going to volume. I'm moving the added sound down to about 4%. Listening to it.
Moms want to be in a hotel, spa, an airplane away. Some moms are going
I like that.
Take the
Done.
kids out of the house, and they just want
click
the whole house
next.
themselves.
I'm not planning on adding any extra stickers into this one. What I am going to do, because this is my friend Abby that talked about this recently, is I'm going to tag her in it, and this is what that looks like. So I'm going to the description up here, just tapping into it. It's going to bring up the keyboard at the bottom. I hope this, all right, you know what? So this is a great place for call to action. So what I often do in all caps is either comment, share, or follow. In this case, I'm going to say in all caps, comment if you already do this. Actually, no. I want something that's going to give more people participation. Comment if this will make a difference for you. All right, I got my call to action in the description. I'm going to add 3 hashtags that I typically use. Hashtag. So if you click the hashtag, there should be some things you've used recently. Mental load, fair play, domestic labor, Mother's Day. And space. All right, now I'm just gonna look at my cover. If you click that little select cover, I'm gonna add a white text. I'm gonna say Mother's Day Convo. Bring that up to the top. Save. So now it looks like that. If I wanted to like watch it one more time with everything in there, this is what it will actually look like for the viewers. Like you can see if your text that you put on the screen, your stickers, you can see if it's going to clash with the like button. You can see if it's going to clash with the description at the bottom. I like how that looks. I liked my music. I'm gonna go back one more, and you can either, let's say I want to post this later, I might post it to put in drafts, but I like that. I like how it came out. You know what, it's been telling me recently that if I put a location that it'll get to more people. So I'm just gonna say Boston, Massachusetts, and post. And you can see up there, it says 63%, 65%. Right on this screen. Now if I go to another screen, that's going to disappear, but if I needed to double check that it actually posts, I'm going to stick around to see. There should be some other options that pop up when it's done. 86, 87, 88, 89, 93, 95, 96. And that's how I know it's been posted. It gives me these options on how to share it. All right, and then what I should be able to do, if I want to double check, go to my profile and scroll down a little bit, and it should show up. It's right there. So I had a story earlier today. These are my 3 pinned videos. Those are my drafts. That's the video I just put up. Many of you, it's either going to show up there or there, but it should be right up there. That's all for today. Hope this helps. Yeah.